This month, we are featuring people in our community that pay it forward, that go above and beyond to help others.
And this morning, Joe Cronauer is shining a spotlight on one of these individuals. This is great.
Yeah, you know, there's a saying in life that, 10% of life is what happens to you. 90% is what you do with it. Now, this story is about someone who never saw the possible coming.
Quitting it's never been an option for me. I've never been one to quit.
Christopher Wynn is the opposite of a quitter. Chris grew up in Broadview Heights and was always very active in fitness and exercise. During the Gulf War, he joined the United States Air Force, and while off duty at a beach with his friends, his life would be changed forever.
I was running from the beach into the ocean, just jumping up in the air doing front flips, and I don't know what happened. I did a half a flip or a flip and a half, and I landed on my head, and the water wasn't deep enough to break the impact.
Chris broke his spine.
I was lucky enough to float face up. Otherwise, that would have been it. I would have drowned, but I had to wait for the waves to wash me to shore before anybody could hear me yelling.
Chris was paralyzed from the neck down, but he didn't quit. Over time, he worked hard rehabbing and regained limited function of his arms.
In 2007, I learned of a program out in California, and I went out for a week trial.
The program was geared towards spinal cord recovery. Knowing there was nothing like it in Northeast Ohio, he and his wife Susan decided to open up their own facility. The Buckeye Wellness Center was born, and with it, new hope and support for others who feel like quitting.
And for as depressed and as bad as you think things may seem, you don't know what kind of impact you may have on somebody else's life down the road.
There are two other veterans that served in the Marine Corps that are also certified trainers that work with Chris in the Valley View facility. Now, coming up about 6:10, we're going to show you what a difference they're making right here in Northeast Ohio.
Wow, what a great story. Not giving up here.
Absolutely.
At all. Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you, Joe.
If you're having a little trouble getting out of
and
bed
all
this
this month, we're
morning.
spotlighting individuals who pay it forward and make a difference here in Northeast Ohio.
Wow, do we have a story this morning. Joe Cronauer joins us with a look into the life of someone who can inspire all of you.
Yeah, Christopher Wynn is the founder of a workout facility that is geared towards spinal cord injury and recovery. Chris has done extensive research and development into this area. 21 years ago, he never saw this in his plan.
There's a plan for everybody, and bad things happen to good people.
In 1993, while serving our country in the United States Air Force, Chris Wynn was injured while swimming with his friends at the beach. Chris broke his spine and was paralyzed from the neck down. Little did he know that someday he would be helping others with similar injuries.
To actually have a facility to be able to help people not only physically but mentally.
Chris and his wife opened the Buckeye Wellness Center in Valley View in 2011.
We have things that are tailored for people with spinal cord injury. We have equipment that you can work out right from your wheelchair.
Chris never could have planned the difference he is making today.
The majority of our clients, when the difference between from when they've come in to where they are now, they have gained something below their level of injury. And we have one individual that came in and is now walking on a treadmill.
Chris is motivated by his clients, his friends, but mostly by his family. His wife Susan and their 12-year-old son Nathan.
I've always wanted to be a role model, for him, and for my family, and just to let him know that, quitting is just not an option. No matter what happens in life, just don't quit.
You can go to WKYC.com for Chris's entire story and for more information on the Buckeye Wellness Center. And here's an invitation for all those watching, maybe today, try paying it forward.